Okay. Let's start here. Imitiv l'chamat. Do you have imitiv l'chamat?
It's do. Is that before or after the Tashma?
10 lines above. 10 lines above Elio.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Imitiv l'chamat. If Hashem did little for you, should be a lot. You should see a lot. See it as a lot. I don't know if it's necessarily Hashem. Of course, anybody does even little to you. You should be makir tov more. You give back more than you're getting, so to speak. You have to give thanks. What does he say? What does Rabbi Chaim say? Sfarucha means?
צריך אתה ליתן הודעה שטיבו לך, כלומר שמשמיים היטיבו לך ולא ידך עשתה את הטובה, שספרך לא ידעתי לפרשו, ושם לא גרסינן לה.
Okay, I thought I remembered saying that. So shesifrucha is a word which we don't understand. We're going to take it out. How you know you have to give thanks when they did good to you? Okay, that's fine, but that says you were satisfied. No, I forgot the low of a lay mechayiv. How do you know that even if you're not satisfied, you have to give thanks? Give the people that, and they shall eat. Kidvar Hashem Bracha, which is how does Rabbi Chaim explain that?
Vayachlu vayutir Kidvar Hashem udarish Kidvar Hashem Hainu Bracha shebarcho al Amazon Adamata she'aftalo Sava Mevarech. Inu Naha Pashta Dikra. Shotiru, mipnei shesavu.
Right.
Shenesaya, shebarech alechem, v'meyehem, v'yesh lomar kevan dibarov, b'nei adam einam sve'im mizeh, slakadaitach she'ein tzarich levarech, amash shesavu, derech nes, shelo, halechem yispiyam ela nes.
Okay, so in other words, here really that they were satisfied, but they were satisfied with derech nes. So that if you eat enough that that doesn't satisfy you, unless there's a nace, you still have to give a bracha. That's how he's learning. It's a bit difficult. Okay, okay, so Avdo Yona. So again, I don't remember what he's talking about. What does he say there?
Hasam uveshiv et gvul Yisrael miluvo chamat ad yamarava kidvar Hashem elkei Yisrael v'ida amrad kidvar Hashem. I knew bracha, my bracha shayachatam. Okay. What if we've been saying Kidvar Hashem is bracha, but what's it have to do with that case where it was talking about extending the borders?
Okay. So Hasam Nami Hodah, there it's also about thankfulness. What does he say about that?
Koma bracha lav davka el Kidvar Hashem zo hodah. Bachila hainu bracha v'hasam nami tzarich litein hodah.
Right, okay, makes sense, yeah. You have to explain the nature, not the boundary, even though it's not necessarily a bracha. Tashma Kidvar Hashem El Yo. Okay, what is that talking about?
V'hatam Kidvar Hashem l'ra'ah havya. V'achi kativ hasam, v'yavo shomron, v'yach et kol nisharim la'achav, shomron adi shmido Kidvar Hashem El Yahu.
Right, sounds it's a negative. So Ema Baruch making Baruch. So it's like and you have to make a bracha. Then Hashem would sustain his words. So he did what he said he was going to do.
Right.
Okay, Toshma Kidvar Hashem Gomer Shiloni. Okay, what does he say about that?
Mikrahu b'malachim Aleph Tedvav V'achi Ksiv Hasam. V'hi kilmalcho basha Hika et kol beit Yeravam, lo ishir kol neshama Yeravam, ad yishmido, kidvar Hashem asher diber biyad avdo, achia shiloni.
Okay, so that also seems to be a negative. This argument, Kamarta Hasam, see, biyad achastama. What does he say about that?
Idikid Amris, the Kidvar Hashem Hodah, Hachamai Hodah Shayach Be, Alara Have, and it's Archion Mai Kashtale, Hakavar, Mashnina Mikara, Ema Baruch Mekim, Dvaro, Shayachanami Hacha. Yeshlamar de Kanlo Shayach Baruch Mekim, Dvaro, Deloni Kavin Lakach Basha, because Basha was not aiming to do what Hashem wanted.
Okay.
La'el b'yehu marish and tzaddik haya v'nitkaven l'kayem devar Hashem. Okay. Mishani, he continues, hatam k'tib b'yad hachastama. Gabe v'yochlu v'yotiru tichtiv k'dvar Hashem stama hu da'amran da'ainu bracha aval hatam tichtiv asher diber b'yad avdo achia kevon tichtiv b'yad Hainu nivu'ah shenitna biyado. V'la bracha v'kevon de atina la'achi lo kashanami mikra dehu chashiv et gvul Yisrael delel da'adam nami kativ asher diber biyad yonah avdo.
Now, so these are not brachos. This biyad here means it's a nevuah. So when if it was a bracha, we talked about the question, it's the ra, but it's not saying it's a bracha here. It's saying biyad Hashem here just means in accordance with the nevuah which is given. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. As you see, biyad hachastama. So the biyad is just means that it was given as was given to the set of the Navi. That's not a bracha. It just says Hashem without biyad Hashem, so then it refers to a bracha of Hashem, and that you have to give hodah. Okay. If you did a lot for somebody else, before that about somebody else did a lot for you, now that if you did a lot for somebody else, you should think of that I didn't do much. And I didn't do any good for my own. And people did good to me, and I passed it further. How do you see this? Who am I? He says to Kodesh Baruch Hu. But it says, "Ma Yosef David v'omer." What can David add? V'omer it says, "Atiton od zos beinecha," and this is also small in your eyes. My v'omer b'chitem odilma hasum shunam alei asisi l'chol Hashem gadol. Since the Kodesh Baruch Hu said, "I'm going to make you a great name." Amar Iu David says, "Mi anochi." Who am I? Nothing to do with his whatever David did. Tashma Mayosif David owed. David says, what can I do in return? Whatever I did, it's not enough. So he's saying that whatever a person does, you always think it's not enough. What more can I daven for? Is that what Rabbi Chaim says?
Klomar, hatam lav she'ein ani zakai levakesh od, amar el achar shegamalt imi tova, katali kol tzarchai ma od yesh li levakesh mimcha. Okay,
yeah. So I do with what he did, but what else should he ask for? Ashma tamar vatikan od zos beinecha Hashem Elokim. This is very small for you, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Krila hi kamach. It's still for Evi Sagi Sagion Olai. What does that means?
Klila kamach tanahi etzlacha, v'gedolehi etzli ma'od.
That's the first thing. In other words, that goes back to what we said before, that you should look at whatever Hashem gives you, even if it's a little, like it's a lot. It's not the second thing. Zarber gam el base bais. Ein gam taber gam el base bais. The gam el bais ein gam el rabos. Gam is a ribui. Lomba didi the shab chasli. Now me did you praise me? Al zari amarta v'nam on beisecha. Even my children said your house is trustworthy. Okay, I'm not sure. So what? I'm lost. What does he say?
Doesn't say exactly. Let's see. En gam el rabot. Don't need kavin become the rabot. Bitevat gam. Mashaloni skar bekatuv. Well, pashta dekra bal lefi the gam l'rabot hu or lo ragzu asitali el gam el beit avdacha v'hainu d'mefarish. Lo mibayad ledidi dekamishav kali lo ledidi bilvad iftachta המלוכה שלא תפסק, תיפסק ממני, וכדכתיב הטעם באל מיני וחסדי לא יסור ממנו, וכאשר אסירותי מעם שאול, אבל גם לזרעי אחריי כדמסיים הטעם ונאמן ביתך וממלכתך עד עולם.
Okay, I'm still don't see that this is anything to do with David having done to others. It seems like something which Hashem does to him. And it says, but he spoke to a distance. Lola si lavo is not for the ultimate future. So must see there's also promises which Kosh Baruch Hu made to others which are not lo sim lavo, because that's lemei rachok. Must see there's closer to minalon esadeim lemei rachok. I will lift up my words or my perspectives to a distance. Lama shayami breshis. Okay, what I'm a Rabbi Chaim Kanievsky other Amos Asa Mashiach, you kai b'shonei. Again, I'm clueless. What does he say in this?
Lo latid lavo merachok the amar mi lo nitkaven shivtich lo chalko l'olam haba v'hainu l'merachok bichlal de'ika achrina de lav latid lavo klomar dehutzrach l'faresh de l'merachok latid lavohu shmamina de'ika l'merachok achrina de lav latid lavohu ve'ezohi asada'i l'merachok ze iyov amro v'ze adarabah perish L'masha ya kvar, v'achi kamar, esamach shoti, masha ya mi bereshit, hainu HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Okay, so
Shema mina, let man diyada, Garcinon?
late man the other, okay.
Okay. I think that's it as far as it goes.
Okay, so Rabbi Shmamina lace man the other Amos Asi Mashiach. You kai b'shonei.
Okay. Rava Mefarish L'kra L'merachot De'iyub Nami Dilatid Lavo. Who? Anad Amar De'iyub B'yamav Kare L'yimot HaMashiach L'merachot V'dav B'yamav Av Shekvar Avrush Shanim Harbe Mi'iyov Hakati Kari La L'merachot Kal Shmamina Let Man Diyada Amos Asi Mashiach. Nobody knows when Mashiach's coming.
Okay, even though Eov was very old, Eov kai b'shonei, so nevertheless he had no clue when Mashiach was coming. David Nami Kamar. And David also is saying L'merachok. I think this seems like we got off for what we talked about before. Let's go on to a new topic. We're not talking about the Hakoras HaTov anymore. So let's go back a couple of lines. I assume the new topic starts with Daber Gam El Bais, Ein Gam El Rabos. Nobody did come shop because they saying, you gave me a lot. You also gave a good promise to my descendants. But Daber Merachok, right? And he spoke to a distance. In other words, presumably that distant generations coming to still have brachas. Those he loves might talk about the eventual future. So since it says here about that it must be that there are others that lavas he loves, which are not talking about the eventual future. To me, you said Meirachok, the eventual future, until including that time, David will be blessed by Kosh Baruch Hu. So then we have another Derachok, which is Minalan. And so then Mirachok, and that by Eov was talking about something else altogether. Eov wanted to know what the purpose of his suffering was, and therefore he looked back to my Sefaria in order to try and ascertain it. Rava disagrees. He says, Shema on the other, Amos Kasi Mashiach. What he's saying is, Shema lo yada. Amos Mashiach Kai B'Shani. In other words, even though he was very old, he didn't know when Mashiach was coming. He said, I don't have any anticipation of something positive happening with my suffering. So that'll tell you the fact. So both saying Rachok means in the future. David says, you gave me a promise for the future, and he was saying, I don't know when the future is going to bring salvation. So he says that effect. That's out of left field. What does that mean?
I have a high to come Yeshaya.
You have Yeshaya?
Yeah, Sarach Lomar.
Okay.
Bekaya Krad Lahalan, Ushar, Mispar Keshet, Ushar Misefer Keshet.
Ushar Misefer Keshet, that's next line in the Kalla. Ushar Mispar Keshet, the perek, the Kadar Yimatu, Hashem Elkeso, the bear. Okay, that's some nevuah about the Giborei Kedar are going to be diminished on account of Hakadosh Baruch Hu's words. So why is that relevant here?
Okay. V'kaya kradal hon shar mispar keshet v'chulei ksif hasam v'el minei ki kol amar Hashem elai ba'od shana k'shenei sachir v'chala kol kavod kadar v'sarach lo l'sirle v'mechiltin d'zu hanevua hitnabei al acharit hayamim.
Okay.
Plain mashma b'yalkut v'hainu dekashalei ta'amar shalom nitgala haketz. Late Mandiyada man da'ati Mashiach. V'ha Yeshaya b'ferush. Hitnavei al kates acharita yamim ba'od shana kishnei sachir. V'hainu da'amar da'a da'amar Yeshaya. So it's a kasha. We just said nobody knows when Mashiach's coming, and now it seems like Yeshaya made a nevuah about it.
Yeah, but then the one goes after something else. So it doesn't answer. Right? So you say it doesn't answer?
Sure. All right. Well, how do you see the cheshbon shenata? Show me what kesher. Im heri mitzaref lecheshbon shenata mishum deshaninu perek bet the adiot mem tet or my time I don't know what it is. Ubemispar hadorot. L'fanav hu aket shenemar korea dorot meirosh. Afal bi shenemar ba'avdun v'inu otam 400 shana v'nemar b'dor revi yashuvu hena u'perish harayved sham dekol ketzim shekadosh baruch hu noten b'cheshbon dorotu noten v'afal pi shekov'an b'shanim Amar hu akates mipnei she'ein darko legalot kates hadorot. V'ayin od sham should be air davar zed afal pisha agula nikva'a b'shanim mikol makom le'inyan hatovot v'nechamot ha'amurot ahem b'mispar darot hu toleh v'chein yiyeh begula atida lavo v'hainu da'amar demash yishayu amar akates hainu v'cheshbon shanim v'cheshbon darot lo nitkaleh v'lamati davar zed Itoch perish me'ain ganim, ma'ayan ganim.
Okay, this is a very interesting idea. I don't know, putting a lot into the text here. He's saying, Amar Shmaina Mandi or the Amos Asim Mashiach Iu Kai B'Shani. And people who talk about when Mashiach is coming, when the salvation comes, are talking about distant generations. Right? They're talking about the years, I'm sorry. Kamar Achok with Dabi Nami Kamar Yishel Mitzvah Cheshbon Shnasa Sham Mispar Gibor Keshes Gibor Imatu Shem Elkeso the bear. He's saying that whatever it's talking about there, it's talking about generations, and no, it's talking about years and generations are different. That's a lot to put into this Meseches Kalla, because I don't see the word door appearing even once here.
Right.
He's saying that but it's interesting in Chiddush. He's saying that there's the cheshbon of Doros, which is separate than the cheshbon of Shanim, and the Mashiach doesn't necessarily come according to the years, could actually come according to the generations. And that's why 430 years turned out to be much less, because the went by Dor Revi, as opposed to the amount of years. So even the Torah says years. It didn't turn out to be that amount of years because it was the Cheshbon of Torahs. And the 430 years, therefore, has to start from Bris Ben Absurim, whatever. It doesn't go by the, doesn't go, because the Cheshbon of years, the Cheshbon of Torahs is different, and it could be that one trumps the other. Okay, I think we'll stop here because that was pretty difficult.
Okay.
I will think I'm going to share with this next week. Okay.
All right.
Shkoyach.
Go ahead.
Take care.
Take it easy.